Do these sets still look appealing to you in 2025? I think I know why you're connected to these OG LEGO Star Wars sets. Do these alternate builds on top, shots of the set, and the nostalgic look of these boxes hit your core? Does this light up Vader hit you right in the heart? I think you do. I think you do. I think you have the same thoughts I do. Myself, I was born in 2002, and most of these sets I wasn't alive for in my 1999 to 2004 era that I collect. I either wasn't alive or was way too young to even touch any of that. But I still have the huge urge to love them. Now, if you were during that time getting those sets, that could be a huge reason as well. That's more 2008 to 2012-ish for me before the inevitable dark age hit me. But I think it is from one little thing. It is from the greatest LEGO Star Wars video game they have ever made, the LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. I've recently came to the conclusion because I wondered why. Why do I like all this stuff that wasn't alive, that people see ugly? It's because of this video game. They use so much of the OG style builds, and as it says 2005, 2008, it uses all those OG figs, the builds, the nostalgia, all of it around it. And personally, that's where I got my big start playing the video game back in 2008, being a 6-year-old. Then that transitioned into getting into LEGO Star Wars myself. But this video game, it could be a reason why when you see sets like that, because let's be honest, most of them don't look as great as they do nowadays, but they hold a special place in most of our childhood hearts from playing this amazing game that the new game couldn't touch. I'm not a child, so I can't fully relate on it fully, but it just will never hit the same as our classic that I first played on the Wii, Nintendo, DS, all of this, Xbox, everything. Like, come on, man. Come on. Would you think this is 20 years old? Would you think 20 plus years old? Because it sure doesn't look like it to me. Come on, huh? The absolutely great looking instruction manuals. Come on. Do we get stuff like this nowadays? I beg to differ. That Jedi Bob Starfighter in that 2024 GWP for May the 4th. They used old styles, old prints on the Jedi Bob Starfighter, and an old building style on that GWP. Those things absolutely got my heart as a LEGO collector, who especially does 1999 to 2004. The little backstory too, I'm a huge prequel guy, so I do have every single 1999 to 2004 prequel set, except, it's going to be hard to believe, I don't have the Maul head. I've been waiting, I've been debating, should I re-brick it? Should I just order the parts online new and kind of pay $500-600 or more? Or do I go all out and try and find an old copy with instruction manuals, potentially the box, which hard to find. It's kind of a Cloud City for me personally. I'm not a huge fan of Cloud City. I had the opportunity to buy a sealed bag one back in 2022 for around $2,000, which I did give it to a friend of mine, and he furthermore sold it, but he gave me a kickback, and it was all good at the end of the day, but that just doesn't hit that core as much for me as that Darth Maul head does. Now, this is the first video on the YouTube channel, so it's not going to be the best. It's going to be choppy, not planned out as well as it should be, but let me know your thoughts on OG LEGO Star Wars. Does it have your heart? Or are you still a huge fan of newer sets? What are you doing now? Are you buying most newer sets, or are you going after your childhood favorites? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what your white whale from 1999 to 2000, let's say 13 is. Let me know in the comments, and peace out.